Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have the event for Monster Jam sign-up series number 221. My first sign-up series in a year and 7 months. It is finally here. I know so many of you guys out there have been waiting so long for me to bring it back. And here we are, the first sign-up series in such a long time is here. Now, obviously, I didn't make like a separate video for the field of trucks like I used to do. I'm going to post a comment down below with the entire list, and then I'll also probably put it in the description as well. And then, of course, in this event, once we get down to the quarterfinals, I will also say the names of all of the drivers there. But without further ado, let's take a look at all of the races. So we're going to start it off up there with the Fire Monster Husky and Nomad Avenger, two of the OG Spin Master trucks from 2019. Or actually, that Fire Husky, I think, is 2020, actually. But still, two of the older Spin Master trucks. So, again, here are all the races. Now, one thing I also did want to point out is, for some reason in the sign-up video, the Lucas Stabilizer was a very, very popular truck to pick. I don't really know why. So there are 3 different Lucas Stabilizers in this event that all look pretty similar. So I'm going to point out which one is which right now. So this one right here is the Champion Series Lucas Stabilizer. It has the red rims and the BKTs. This one is the one from Series 34. And then the one down here in the, third to last race of the round, that is the one from the Series 26 doubles. I believe that came in a doubles pack with the red Jester, which that truck is also in this event right there. So, yeah, guys, those are all of the races here for round number 1. I got a total of, actually 69 signups. Nice. And I had to throw in one more person to make it even. So 70 trucks in this event. Honestly, I think that's pretty good for my first sign-up series in a really long time. So pretty solid lineup. And yeah, I'm excited to get this event underway. So without further ado, we're going to kick things off with the Fire Monster Husky taking on Nomad Avenger. Sign-up series 221 is underway. And the first win is going to go to the Fire Monster Husky. Next up, we have Hooked taking on the Series 32 Son of a Digger. And it's going to go to the Series 32 Son of a Digger. Next up, we have the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune taking on the Series 21 Chrome Gravedigger. And a good race. It is going to go to the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune. Next up, we have the 20th Anniversary Max D taking on Iron Outlaw. And it's going to go to Iron Outlaw. Next up, we have the Series 34 25th Anniversary Gravedigger taking on the Black Bad Company. And it's going to come down to the wire, and it's going to go to Gravedigger. Next up, we have Bog Hog taking on Rage. And a very good race. I think it's Bog Hog, but let's just take a look to make sure. Oh, that is extremely close. I'm going to have to go straight down with this one. And just by a hair, it's going to go to Bog Hog. Next up, we have the Series 11 Batman taking on the Nitro El Toro Loco. And it's going to go to El Toro Loco. Next up, we have King Sling taking on the Showtime Black El Toro Loco. And it's going to go to the Showtime Black El Toro Loco. Next up, we have a Battle of the Chase Pieces. We have the True Heavy Metal Max D taking on the Ride Truck Megalodon. And it's going to go to Max D. Next up, we have the Walmart Museum Truck taking on the Nitro Max D. And it's going to go to the Nitro Max D with a block. Next up, we have the Neon Blue Thunder taking on the Series 33 Wreckreation. And that is a really close race. Wreckreation turned to the left. And from the aerial view, it does look like it's Wreckreation, but we're going to have to go straight down just to make sure. And just barely, it is going to be Wreckreation. Next up, we have Captain America from Series 2 of the Marvel Trucks, and he is taking on the Slicer. And wow, another close race. It looks like it's Captain America, and yeah, you guys can definitely tell right there, it is Captain America. Next up, we have Blue Kraken taking on the defending championship truck, the Boneyard Gravedigger. And wow, Blue Kraken was doing pretty well, but turned to the right, and that's going to give the win to the Boneyard Gravedigger. Next up, we have the Series 34 Crustacean taking on the Champion Series Lucas Stabilizer. And And it's going to go to Lucas Stabilizer. Next up, we have Mohawk Warrior Vampire taking on Shaker. And it's going to go to Shaker. Next up, we have the Overcharged Blue Thunder taking on the Green Jester. And it's going to go to the Overcharged Blue Thunder. Next up, we have Black Panther from Series 1 of the Marvel Trucks taking on Fire Avenger. And Black Panther rolls over. That's going to give the win to Fire Avenger. Next up, we have the Training Trucks Earthshaker taking on Lumberjack from Series 28 of the Doubles. And it's going to go to Lumberjack. What an upset. Next up, we have the Sheer Madness Gravedigger taking on the Halloween Earthshaker. And it's going to go to the Halloween Earthshaker. Next up, we have Swine and Dash taking on the Gold Maximum Destruction. And it's going to go to the Gold Maximum Destruction. Next up, we have the 2024 Fire Zombie taking on the Series 34 Lucas Stabilizer. And it's going to go to Lucas Stabilizer. Next up, we have the Christmas Stunt Truck taking on the S10 Avenger. And it's going to go to the S10 Avenger. Next up, we have a Battle of the Trucks from the Doubles packs. We have El Toro Loco from Series 27 of the Doubles, taking on Axe from Series 28 of the Doubles. And it's going to go to Axe in the Battle of the Joe Foley Trucks. Next up, we have Iron Man from Series 1 of the Marvel Trucks, taking on Lunatic. And coming down to the wire, what a great race. That might be the best race of the night, but as you guys can see right there, it is going to go to Lunatic. Next up, we have Higher Education taking on the Orange Bad Company. And wow, Higher Education had the lead and almost rolled over, but pulled off a pretty good save. But as you guys can see, Orange Bad Company came back to take the win. Next up, we have Santa's Monster Sleigh taking on the Global Avenger. And that's going to be a rerun because Santa's Monster Sleigh hit the shelf. All right, so this time we switched up the lanes, and here goes the rerun. And this time it is going to go to the Global Avenger. Next up, we have the Series 28 Backwards Bob taking on Thunderosaurus. And it's going to go to Backwards Bob. Next up, we have Megalodon from Series 34 taking on Spider-Man. And it's going to go to Spider-Man. Next up, we have the 2024 Fire Son of a Digger taking on the Neon Megalodon. And it's going to go to Megalodon. Next up, we have Bad Habit taking on the Red Jester. And wow, another very, very close race. But this time, it is pretty obvious that Bad Habit is going to take the win. Next up, we have the Overcharged Avenger taking on the Series 33 Sparkle Smash. And it's going to go to Sparkle Smash. Next up, we have a battle of the Superstore exclusives. We have the Black Widow Avenger taking on Emoji Strong. And it's going to go to the Black Widow Avenger. Next up, we have the Inverse Gravedigger taking on the Series 26 Doubles Lucas Stabilizer. And, oh man, one of the fastest trucks on my channel, the Inverse Gravedigger, rolls over early. He is not going to get it done. It's going to go to the Series 26 Doubles Lucas Stabilizer. Next up, we have the Neon Bakugan Dragonoid taking on Stinger Unleashed. And it's going to go to Stinger Unleashed with one of the fastest runs of the night, defeating the Neon Bakugan Dragonoid. Next up, we have the final race of round number 1 until the Fast Loser race. We have the Series 8 Sparkle Smash taking on the 2020 Texas. And, oh man, they collide and both roll over. But as you guys can see, that tire from Texas is very clearly ahead. So Texas is going to defeat Sparkle Smash. All right, so that concludes round number 1, but we do need a Fast Loser race, and the 2 trucks that I have chosen are the 2 trucks that probably had the closest races in that round. I know there were a lot of close ones, but these 2 lost by just the smallest margin ever, so I thought it was only fair. So we have Rage taking on Iron Man from Series 1 of the Marvel Trucks. And, of course, Rage runs into the shelf, so we're going to have to rerun that. So both of these trucks are not going out without a fight. We have switched up the lanes. Let's see who's going to win this time. It is going to be another close race. I think it was a very good choice picking these two trucks for the fast loser. They both would not slow down, but as you guys can see, just barely, it is going to go to Iron Man. Alrighty, guys, so that is it for round number 1. It is now time for round number 2. Here is a look at all of the matchups in this round, and as you guys can see, there are 36 trucks, so we will not need a fast loser in this round because 36 will go down evenly to 18. So here's all the matchups, and without further ado, we're going to kick things off with the Fire Monster Mutt Husky taking on the Series 32 Son of a Digger. So round number 2 is underway. And the first win is going to be, I'm not sure actually, that's another very, very close race. But as we go to the aerial view, it does look like it's Son of a Digger, but let's go straight down just to make sure. And yes, it is. The Series 32 Son of a Digger is going to take the win. Next up, we have the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune taking on Iron Outlaw. And it is going to go to the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune with a block. Next up, we have the Series 34 25th Anniversary Gravedigger taking on Bog Hog. And it's going to be yet another great race. I think it's Bog Hog, and yes, it definitely is. Bog Hog is going to take the win. Next up, we have a battle of the El Toro Locos. We have the Nitro El Toro Loco taking on the Showtime Black El Toro Loco. And it's going to be the Showtime Black El Toro Loco, just barely. And now we have a battle of the Max Ds. We have the True Heavy Metal Max D taking on the Nitro Max D. And it's going to go to the True Heavy Metal Max D. Next up, we have the Series 33 Wreckreation taking on Captain America from Series 2 of the Marvels. And it's going to go to Captain America defeating Wreckreation. Next up, we have the Boneyard Gravedigger taking on the Champion Series Lucas Stabilizer. Alright, so we have switched up the lanes, and here goes the rerun. And another great race, and it's going to go to the Boneyard Gravedigger with the come-from-behind win. Next up, we have Shaker taking on the Overcharged Blue Thunder. And it's going to go to Blue Thunder with another amazing run. Shaker, that definitely was not an amazing run. Next up, we have Fire Avenger taking on Lumberjack from Series 28 of the Doubles. And another great race. This has just been an amazing return to the sign-up series, man. So many close races tonight, but let's see who's going to win this one. It looks like just barely it's going to go to Lumberjack. Next up, we have the Halloween Earthshaker taking on the Gold Maximum Destruction. And it's going to go to the Halloween Earthshaker. Next up, we have the Series 34 Lucas Stabilizer taking on the S10 Avenger. And Stabilizer, and actually both of the trucks run into the shelf, so we're going to have to do a rerun. Alright, so we have switched up the lanes, and here goes the rerun. And this time, it's going to go to the S10 Avenger. Next up, we have Axe from the Series 28 Doubles taking on Lunatic. And it's going to go to Lunatic. Next up, we have the Orange Bad Company taking on the Global Avenger. And it's going to go to the Orange Bad Company. Next up, we have the Series 28 Backwards Bob taking on Spider-Man. And oh man, Backwards Bob runs into the Overcast Dragon that's holding up my phone, and unfortunately, because of that, we're going to have to do a rerun. But man, if he missed that, that was going to be a battle all the way down to the wire. Man, if it wasn't for the Overcast Dragon, that was probably going to be the race of the night. But here we go with the rerun. We switched up the lanes, and let's see who's going to win this time. This time, it's another pretty good race, but it's going to go to Backwards Bob. Next up, we have the Neon Megalodon taking on Bad Habit. And it's going to go to Bad Habit with a block. Next up, we have the Series 33 Sparkle Smash taking on the Black Widow Avenger. And, ooh, a great race. First of all, Sparkle Smash did not hit the shelf. He was very close, but he did not. So we're going to have to go straight down with this one. And just barely, it's going to go to the Black Widow Avenger. Next up, we have Lucas Stabilizer from Series 26 of the Doubles taking on Stinger Unleashed. And Stinger is going to take the win as Stabilizer ends up on his roof. Next up, we have the final race of round number 2. We have Texas from 2020 taking on Iron Man from Series 1 of the Marvel Trucks. And we're going to have to do a rerun again as the phone gets in the way. Sorry about that, guys. You know, I just got to show the fellas the race is live. You know? All right, so we have switched up the lanes, and here goes the rerun. And another race comes down to the wire. I think it's Iron Man, and yes, it is just barely. Iron Man is going to edge out Texas. So that is going to do it for round number 2, and here are all of the trucks that have made it to round number 3. There are 18 trucks remaining, and here's a great look at all of the races. Now, we will have a fast loser in this round because 18 would go down to 9, which is an odd number. So the 2 losers that make the best out of it, or that lose by the least amount of space, will be in the fast loser race. So yeah, that's something to keep your eye on, but yeah, we're really getting down to it now. So without further ado, we're going to kick things off with the Series 32 Son of a Digger taking on the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune. So round number 3 is underway. And it's going to go to the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune. Next up, we have Bog Hog taking on the Showtime Black El Toro Loco. And another close race. But it looks like it is going to go to the Showtime Black El Toro Loco. Next up, we have the True Heavy Metal Max D taking on Captain America from Series 2 of the Marvels. And it's going to go to Captain America with the come from behind win. Next up, we have the Boneyard Gravedigger taking on the Overcharged Blue Thunder. It's going to go to... Okay, so as you can see, Overcharged Blue Thunder obviously won. Now, Boneyard Gravedigger did barely hit the Overcast Dragon, but I think we can all agree here that either way, Blue Thunder was going to win. I mean, Gravedigger, like, barely hit Dragons, so I am going to count this race, and I'm going to give the win to the Overcharged Blue Thunder. Next up, we have Lumberjack from Series 28 of the Doubles taking on the Halloween Earthshaker. And it's going to go to Lumberjack in a battle of the black and orange trucks. Next up, we have the S10 Avenger taking on Lunatic. And it is going to go to Lunatic. I don't think Avenger hit. No, he did not hit the shelf. So Lunatic is going to take the win. Next up, we have the Orange Bad Company taking on the Series 28 Backwards Bob. And, oh, it's going to go to Backwards Bob with the come from behind win. Next up, we have Bad Habit taking on the Black Widow Avenger. And it's going to go to Avenger. Next up, we have the final race of round number 3 until the fast loser race. It's going to be between Stinger Unleashed and Iron Man from Series 1 of the Marvels. And it is going to go to Iron Man. Stinger Unleashed rolls over. So that is going to conclude round number 3, but now it is time for the fast loser race because there's 9 trucks left. Now, this is a battle between 2 pretty good friends of mine. We have Monster Jam Fanatic in the Orange Bad Company and Zona Monsters in the True Heavy Metal Max D. Both of these trucks were pretty close in their races in that round, so I thought it was only fair. So here we go. Who is going to get the win here in a battle of the Hangout Squad members? It is going to be, so Max D wins, and I think just like that race between Overcharged Blue Thunder and the Boneyard Digger, I think I'm still going to count it, even though Bad Company hit the shelf because he hit it at such a low speed. I mean, look how far Max D went. I really don't think there was any way Bad Company was going to catch up. So I am going to give the win to the True Heavy Metal Max D. So now it is time for round number 4. We are down to 10 trucks. And in the beginning of this video, I said once we got down to the quarterfinals, I would go over the field of trucks. Now, obviously, the quarterfinals is 8 trucks, and there's 10 left, but this is such a weird bracket, I'm just going to go over the field of trucks now. So, here are the 10 trucks and drivers remaining. Inside of the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune, we have Monster Jam Curry Gaming. Inside of the Showtime Black El Toro Loco, we have Tubbie Co. Inside of Captain America from Series 2 of the Marvel Trucks, we have Monster Jam Dean. Inside of the Overcharged Blue Thunder, we have Monster Jam Fan 2002. Inside of Lumberjack from Series 28 of the Doubles, we have Mega Monster Jam 97A. Inside of Lunatic, we have Monster Jam Fan 0311. Inside of Backwards Bob from Series 28, we have Hi, What's Up Today? Inside of the Black Widow Avenger, we have Sparky Speedway Jewelry. Inside of Iron Man from Mix 1 of the Marvels, we have Tyler Digger 2024 Productions. And inside of the True Heavy Metal Max D, we have Zona Monsters. So that is the field of trucks for the 10 trucks remaining. Now, obviously, there's going to be yet another fast loser in this round because 10 would go down to 5, and 5 is an odd number. So, yeah, going to be interesting to see who the fast loser will be, but this is really coming down to the wire now. I've had a really fun time filming this so far. But without further ado, let's see who is going to be the first person to move on to the final 6. Let's see who it's going to be. Oh, and Showtime Black El Toro Loco I thought was going to have a great save, but unfortunately he rolled over, and that's going to give the win to the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune. Next up, we have Captain America taking on the Overcharged Blue Thunder. And it's going to go to Overcharged Blue Thunder. Next up, we have another Hangout Squad battle between Mega Monster Jam 97A in Lumberjack and Monster Jam Fan 0311 in Lunatic. It is going to go to Mega Monster Jam 97A in Lumberjack with a block. Next up, we have Backwards Bob taking on the Black Widow Avenger. And, I mean, Backwards Bob hit the shelf. I think it still would have been Avenger either way, but I don't know. This one, I think, is a little bit tougher to call than a couple of the other ones from before. I think what I'm going to do is a best 2 out of 3 and say Avenger has won, because you never know what would have happened. I think it still would have been Avenger, but yeah, best 2 out of 3. All right, so here we go. We've switched up the lanes. It is 1-0 Avenger. And Backwards Bob wins it. He ties it up 1-1. So we have switched up the lanes one more time. It's 1-1. Who is going to advance? It is going to be Avenger, so the original winner still takes the win. Next up, we have the final race until the Fast Loser race, which is going to be between Iron Man and the True Heavy Metal Max D. It is going to go to Iron Man. So 5 trucks have moved on to the next round, and now it is time for the Fast Loser race. We have Lunatic taking on the Series 28 Backwards Bob. It is going to go to, and Lunatic hit the shelf, rerun. So we have switched up the lanes, and here goes the rerun. And it's going to go to Lunatic. And just like that, we are down to 6. Let's go over the field of trucks really quickly. Inside of the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune, we have Monster Jam Curry Gaming. Inside of the Overcharged Blue Thunder, we have Monster Jam Fan 2002. Inside of Lumberjack, we have Mega Monster Jam 97A. Inside of the Black Widow Avenger, we have Sparky Speedway Jewelry. Inside of Iron Man, we have Tyler Digger 2024 Productions. And inside of Lunatic, we have Monster Jam Fan 0311. So, obviously, once again, we're going to need a Fast Loser race, and what I'm going to do is the 3 losers will actually go head-to-head in a triple threat race. So the 3 losers are all going to get another chance. That's going to be pretty interesting to see how that plays out. But without further ado, who is going to be the first person to move on to the semifinals? Let's see who it's going to be. It is going to be the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune. Next up, we have Lumberjack taking on the Black Widow Avenger. And it's going to go to Lumberjack. Next up, we have the final race until the Triple Threat Fast Loser race. We have Iron Man taking on Lunatic. It is going to go to Lunatic. All right, so 3 trucks have advanced to the semifinals. And now the 3 losers from that round, the Overcharged Blue Thunder, Iron Man, and the Black Widow Avenger are in a triple threat Fast Loser race. The winner of this gets the final spot in the semifinals. Let's see who it's going to be. It is going to go to the Black Widow Avenger. Iron Man was on top. He rolled over and blocks the Overcharged Blue Thunder. And that left enough of a pathway for the Black Widow Avenger to take the win. And just like that, we are down to the semifinals of Monster Jam Sign-Up Series number 221. I just had to toot real quick. But let's go over the field of trucks. Inside of the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune, we have Monster Jam Curry Gaming. Inside of Lumberjack, we have Mega Monster Jam 97A. Inside of Lunatic, we have Monster Jam Fan 0311. And inside of the Black Widow Avenger, we have Sparky Speedway Jewelry. So, obviously none of these 4 trucks have ever won before. I mean, all 4 of these trucks are from 2024. And I haven't done a sign-up series since March of 2023. So, all of these trucks are looking for their first ever win. But as for the drivers, they actually have a combined 20 wins. Now, 14 of them are Mega Monster Jam 97A. For those of you guys that have been watching my channel for a really long time, you guys probably know that he somehow manages to dominate not only sign-up series, but just about every single racing event that I've ever done. I just am not surprised at this point that he's still in it, but he's done good in team racing, he's done good in points competition, he's done good in holiday racing. He just somehow, some way, always has had the best luck ever for like 10 years. His first ever win was like sign-up series 18, and now we're over 200 sign-up series later. which is just crazy. But the other driver here with a pretty good amount of wins is Monster Jam Fan 0311 in the Lunatic. He is a 5-time champion. His last win came in Series 193, which was almost 30 sign-up series ago. He is looking for his first win since then. And then Sparky Speedway Jewelry in Avenger. His other account is Monster Jam General that he used to sign up with, but he didn't sign up with that account for this sign-up series. But under his Monster Jam General name, he actually won Series 199, which was 22 sign-up series ago, and that is the only win that he has. So he is a one-time champion. And then Monster Jam Curry Gaming and Soldier Fortune, he's been signing up for my sign-up series for a very, very long time, but he has never won before. He is looking for his first ever win on my channel, and it'll be interesting to see if he can finally get it done. So those are the 4 trucks and drivers and how many wins they all have. So without further ado, enough yapping. Let's see who's going to go to the championship race. Who is going to go to the championship race? Monster Jam Curry Gaming or Mega Monster Jam 97A? It is going to go to Mega Monster Jam 97A. Why am I not even surprised at this point? Man, oh man, Monster Jam Curry Gaming and the Ghost Crew Soldier Fortune. You were so close, bro. Like I said, I know you've been signing up for my sign-up series for such a long time, and you've never been able to win before. You came so close here today, but unfortunately, you fell short. Better luck in sign-up series 222. Who is going to meet Mega Monster Jam 97A and Lumberjack in the championship race? Is it going to be Monster Jam Fan 0311 in Lunatic or Sparky Speedway Jewelry and the Black Widow Avenger? It is going to be Sparky Speedway Jewelry and the Black Widow Avenger. Oh man, Monster Jam Fan 0311, you were so close to getting your 6th ever win on my channel, but unfortunately, you have fallen short. Better luck in sign-up series 222 to you. And now we are down to the championship race of Monster Jam sign-up series number 221. Inside of Lumberjack from the Series 28 doubles, we have Mega Monster Jam 97A. And inside of the Black Widow Avenger, we have Sparky Speedway Jewelry. So again, obviously neither one of these trucks have ever won before. And as for the drivers, Mega Monster Jam 97A by far has the most wins on my channel with 14. His most recent win came just a few series ago in Series 218. He was in the Inverse Gravedigger then, and this time he's in Lumberjack. And again, Sparky Speedway Jewelry, he used to go under the name Monster Jam General. He still has that account, but he's under a different account for this sign-up series. But he is a one-time champion, Series 199, when he was in the S10 Avenger. So a different Avenger. This time he's in the Black Widow one, and he's looking to get his 2nd ever win. So who is going to win? Let's find out. The winner of Monster Jam sign-up series number 221 is going to be none other than Sparky Speedway Jewelry in the Black Widow Avenger. Evan has got the win. That is absolutely insane. Another thing that's crazy about this is he actually signed up like literally 5 minutes before I was about to start the event. Like, I was getting all the trucks out. I even had them all lined up and I was ready to go, and saw that he commented to sign up. He said any Avenger or something like that. I gave him the Black Widow Avenger, and he has done it. He is now a 2-time champion in 2 different Avengers, the S10 Avenger and now the Black Widow one. That is just insane. I cannot believe it, but congratulations, man. You are now a 2-time champion on my channel. That is just unbelievable. And oh my god, Mega Monster Jam 97A, you've been defeated. I didn't know it was possible, but yeah, you did lose, man. I honestly am pretty surprised, but I guess win number 15 is going to have to wait. You'll probably win the next sign-up series anyways and just get it then, but we'll see what happens. But I'm so sorry, man, that you didn't win this one. You were so close. Winning in the return would have just been crazy and just would have truly have gone to show how dominant you are on my channel. But either way, I think it still showed, even losing in the championship race. That was just incredible. So sorry, man. Better luck in sign-up series 222. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Congratulations one last time to Sparky Speedway Jewelry, or Monster Jam General, whatever you want to call him, in the Black Widow Avenger. And yeah, honestly, I had a lot of fun filming this, my first sign-up series in well over a year. It was a lot of fun, and I am so glad to be back, and there are definitely going to be more sign-up series coming soon, so you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, as always, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And for whatever reason, if you guys are not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys do so. We are currently on the road to 17,000 subscribers, which is just insane. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.